Hi guys, welcome to a special video on behalf of T Blueprint. This is Mani Imran Hanif. In this video I'm going to go through on creating your campaign and to exactly what to do. Now in the previous video I talked about a simple campaign that I put up on the page. This one is a different niche, so in this case this is the basketball niche, and as you can see in front of me I've got basketball design. It says obsessive basketball disorder BD. Okay, and the first thing that you should notice is the base cost for this is $9, which is average. Okay, and I can do this t-shirt in blue. Because it's a white text, it will stand out on dark colors. Okay, so this is the design, so I'm going to click on next step. Now as always, what I do is I enter a goal of 20 and I enter $22.50, so I can make at least $13 profit on the Hans tagless tee. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a different product. So I'm going to go for the same one in a different color. Okay, let's go for the navy. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a hoodie. So hoodie in black, hoodie in navy blue, and then I'm also going to add a tank top. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of that hoodie, add a tank top in black. Okay, so this is the I'm happy with this, so I'm going to click on next step. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to enter the Teespring URL. In this case I'm going to enter OBD fans. Okay, and I'm going to enter campaign title, limited edition OBD t-shirt. Okay, then I'm going to enter something like not available in stores. Obsessive basketball disorder tees. Okay, I'm just going to make this in bold. Then I'm just going to get into the rest of the information. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste this. Okay, and that's pretty much it really. This is what I add on my listing. Sometimes I can go the extra step ahead and add something else on my listing, but for now I'm just going to keep this simple. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to launch my campaign. Click on launch. So this is going to save the design, and the next thing I'm going to do, okay, this campaign is going to be launched. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save this image and upload it onto the page. So here we are on our page, and as you can see I've uploaded the shirt. This time I've uploaded the shirt just as a normal shirt. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to go about creating an actual ad campaign for this. So let's go ahead and create the ad campaign for this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on create ad. Okay, so it's going to click on create an ad. Now before anything else that you do, okay, I always urge you to track your ad. Okay, so when it comes to your listing like this, you need to go to your advanced settings on your Teespring, click on conversion pixels. Okay, basically create a conversion tracking pixel. Okay, so let's just go to this. Okay, and click on create pixel, and I'm going to click on checkout, and I'm going to type in the name, which is basketball shirt checkout. Click on create pixel, and what you need to do is you need to basically take this number and copy and paste this onto your Teespring listing. So in this case, you can copy and paste this, click on update, and the pixel should automatically show up on this. Okay, sometimes it takes a bit of a while, sometimes it happens instantly, so you just have to give it a bit of time. Next thing I do is click on create an ad. Okay, now because I added the conversion tracking pixel, it wants me to enter the URL to promote. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to head over to my shirt, copy, paste my shirt, and what would happen is here your conversion tracking pixel should show up if you entered it properly. Okay, so here as you can see it's not showed up yet, so what you need to do is once this shows up then you can start tracking this, but usually what you can do is you can still go ahead and create the ad, but the purposes of this is I'm going to basically go about creating a normal post engagement. So okay, so here we are. This is our post engagement ad. Got my post here. This is the page I want to promote. Sorry, this is the shirt I want to promote. I'm going to click on continue. Okay, and the first thing is I'm going to show my ad on desktop. I'm going to show my ad on the newsfeed, but I'm going to take off the right column because that's no good to me for now anyway. Next thing I do is here I'm going to target United States because it's the largest country and there's a bigger market share, and I'm going to keep this gender all 25 and over. Now the next thing I do is I leave everything alone now, and the next thing I do is I head over to Audience Insights. Okay, so click on Audience Insights and I'm going to click on everyone on Facebook, click on 25 and over, I'm going to type an interest, in this case basketball. Okay, basketball, and the first thing is I'm going to get my demographics. Okay, so the main demographic is going to be between 25 and 34. Okay, so this is our main demographics, and as you can see most of them, 49% in this demographics are married, and they've got 65% have got college education. Now the main data that's important and the one I look at is page likes. Okay, this is all where my passionate audience is going to be hanging out. Okay, so you got Robin Roberts, who is a journalist for sports, I'm assuming. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's a presenter. I'm not really good on the American market. You got Hennessy. Okay, that's the wine, but this is all aimed at possibly men. So if I click on men, as you can see, we get a sort of a different sort of because this is going to be aimed at men anyway. So I'm going to head over to men, and now we can get a much targeted audience. So as you can see, Monday Night Football, that's talking about football. We have the NBA, which is the obvious thing. So I'm going to type in NBA on here, National Basketball Association, and now we can get different pages. So the pages that we can target is NBA on TV, on TNT. Okay, so I'm going to open my text. So I'm going to type in NBA on TNT, men's health, possibly. You type it men's health, sports related, muscle and fitness, NBA on ESPN, NBA on ESPN, And then we scroll down and down. We've got Sports Center, we've got Michael Jordan. Let's just type in Michael Jordan. Next thing I do is looking at all this information. I know this, information is pretty much relevant to me. The next thing I do is just head over to Google really, and just simply type in basketball basketball fans, and as you can see, it's going to type in basketball forums inside hoops.com. So just go back to audiences, type in inside hoops, and that's available. So already we can see that we can get a much targeted audience. Let's go back. We have basketball forum, into basket, college. So let's just have a look at inside hoops. Okay, this is gonna be this is a forum for basketball fans, so you can target that. NBA forums, inside hoops again appears the first place. Basketball websites, got hoops hype. Okay, hoops hype. We've got. Okay, so we go to audiences. Oops, don't want to go back to here. Hoops hype. Okay, that's not available. Basketball. Okay, let's have a look. Go back. Type in basketball magazine. We got basketball mag. Okay, we got MVP 247. Basketball magazine USA. We got Slam Online. So we can go back to our audience. Type in Slam Online. That's not available. No problem. We can go hoopmag.com. Hoopmag. No, that's not available as well. Let's look inside hoops. Dime Mag. Dime Mag should be Dime Magazine. There we are. And as you can see, we've got quite a few interests. So the next thing I do is click on create an ad. Click on use the ad create tool. Go to page post engagement as we want. We're going to go to our page, which is Life is Awesome. Click on continue. Take this off, and this is where things start to get really interesting. Now, as you can see at the moment, I've got a 14 million audience. We don't want that, so I'm going to take off this interest, and now I've got 8.2 million people who like basketball and who are in these interests. So what do I remove? I'm going to remove this interest, NBA, and I'm just going to leave these two interests, and this is going to be a much targeted audience for me. So I'm going to click on 1 day campaign. I'm going to go ahead and set this to $30 a day. I'm going to optimize for page post engagement, and I'm going to click on place an order. I'm going to click continue, and that's how I do my targeting, guys. I mean, you can. This is a perfect audience. You don't need a million audience or 500,000 audience, because you're going to be risking your budget. With this one, got a small audience, targeted audience, and this is where my audience hangs out. Using two interests, I'm going to target the males, 25 and older. Okay, so I will see you guys in the next video.